Morning, Stitchy. You have to forgive me. My nose is running like crazy. How are you, Stitchy? Look at you up so late, so early. Hi, baby. Oh no, not horrible. What's going on, girl? I don't want you to be horrible. You're not even horrible. You may be feeling that way. What's going on, girl? How you feeling, buddy? Huh? You did pretty good. Yeah. You need to be burped. You burp you like a baby. I'm sorry, Stitch. I'm really, really sorry. Just know that that's not who your grandpa really is. And the inside, deep, deep, deep inside, that's not your grandpa. And I'm really sorry. And I love you. Jack, I don't know what we do if your nails got any louder, buddy. Hi, puppy. Are you done? Feel good? He makes me think I'm a nobody by how he's treating me. That's really tough. I have a question for you, Stitch. How do you treat you? What are the things you tell yourself in your mind? What do you say about yourself to yourself? And I only ask because I have this, my own inner dialogue going on that's not always so nice to me. No, sir, stop. Just get down. Just get down. You're being, no. I love you so much, Jack. What's up, buddy? Here we go. I got everything on your bed. It rained really, really hard last night, and all of a sudden my allergies are going crazy. Right. I was just talking to Yogi about this, and maybe it wouldn't happen for you with your grandpa, but when I am talking nicer to myself, people are nicer to me. I don't know how that works. It just seems to work. And it's not immediate. It's something that happens over time. And I'm glad that you do practice some really, really good things talking to yourself. That's beautiful. I don't even do that, Stitch. I'm really proud of you. You surprise me all the time. Yep, those bad days. Well, we're just going to focus more on the good days and try to bring more of those to ourselves. I love you so much, my sis. I really, 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 really love you. Oh, and look who's decided to chill. Will you say hi to Stitchy? Will you? Oh, Jackie. Hi, Jackie. Hey, Stitch, I was thinking this morning, As I was washing my hair, I was thinking, what would happen if I added a temporary blue to my hair? Would my hair be purple? You only get the bad days once or twice a week. That's so good. And just be, I guess, just make it a practice to try to be an everyday thing with a good talk. I know sometimes we wake up and we're just like, nope, not today. And that's okay. We can have bad days. Put my head in the mirror. Say hi. Right? You mix red and blue, you think you get purple. I think I would talk to a hairdresser first because there's a lot of things involved that I just don't know. And if I tried something, I'd have to live with it for how long? You are brave. Ooh, that's what they do. You do a test strand, right? Jack, is that what you do? You do a test strand? What if we dyed Jack blue? It depends on the hair dye. You know, I bet it's really expensive, but Brad Mondo has temporary stuff, and I know a lot of other people do. I just don't know the brand names. They're like temporary hair color with a gloss. I want to be as shiny as Jack. And then he won't be a redhead. Right. We'll just test strand on him. We'll just do his ears. What do you think, Jack? Is that a good idea? Oh, wise Jack. What do you think? Oh, I think he says don't. Don't do it, Mom. I'm always afraid to try new things like that. My girls, though, my girls do the purple, they do rainbows, they do bright blue. Jack, personal grooming time is not now. Sunday, hey, good morning. Says your dog says you're talking, but not to me. I'm confused. You know, no, what he says, very close. He says, there's my mom talking to her imaginary friends again. I know Stitch says people dye their dogs all the time. That is such a cool look. I wonder what it does to the dogs, though. It probably can't be the best. That's still chemicals against your dog's skin. But yes, I've seen like that. Oh, the white dogs, they turn into pandas. So amazing, so clever. George Dewsbury says, hi, hello, good morning, George. How are you? How are you, friend? Stitch says they have dog dye. Yep. Still, it's going to be chemicals. I'm not saying I'm above it. Sunday says, I like your voice. I've liked and subbed. Thank you so much. I like your name. George, you can go to my channel and I have videos with my face. Stitch says, but not as many. Stitchy, do you go and get your hair cut, or does your mom cut your hair? Do you get trims? I know you have beautiful long hair. Lots of body to it. Looks really, really thick. It's beautiful. I'm needing a haircut. And my girls are not here. I'm lost. I'm so lost. Jack, somebody said you look so beautiful. Oh, yes, it's you. Stitch says, we go to my mom's friend's house. Her daughter normally cuts our hair in the summer. You're lucky. I just need a straight line cut, really. But you know, I've seen some not so straight lines. George says, I've got 2 dogs. What kind of dogs do you have, George? Stitch says, other times we support a small business right down the road from our house. That's nice. Sunday said, my friend has the same breed of dog. Really? And advice to stop her pulling on the lead. What kind of lead does she have? Does she have a harness? Jack has a specific harness for when we go to the store where he needs to stay close and behave, and it attaches to the leash in the front at his chest, and if he tries to pull away, it kind of tightens and it's uncomfortable, so it makes him want to stay close to me. But Jack has had some professional training also, long time ago. Sunday, just a general whereabouts of where do you live, just because I'm trying to bring Irish setters back. I just want to know where on the map there's another setter. Stitch says, but my mom could cut my hair. She fixed my grandma's hair when she messed it up, when your grandma messed it up. Yeah, I could get brave and try it myself. But again, there's nobody here to help me fix it. Jack, has not managed to learn how to use his thumbs yet. Gemini, hi, good morning, and thanks for all the hearts. Hey, I told you stop that. Stop. Don't you growl at me. Oh, you're being rotten. You hear him growl at me? He doesn't do it often. Are you frustrated, buddy? Yeah. Did you have that fabulous Sasha over there? Gemini says, good morning, you're welcome. And he's beautiful. He is. I'm very partial to redheads, though. Very biased. I think I almost have my boss talked into, he's looking for a new dog. And he asked me a lot of questions about Irish setters. And so yesterday I was working with somebody and they said, gosh, I know somebody who's talking about getting an Irish setter. And I said, is it our boss? And he said, yes. So I am definitely working on it. Here, can I scratch that itch for you? Is that better? Yeah. Oh, baby, I'm sorry. Sorry, you're so itchy. Don't bite it. Lee, good morning. How are you, Lee? I don't know if I commented, but I did watch your video yesterday. I liked it. Full of history. I especially loved your pose. That was awesome. He says he's doing well, thank you. I hope you're well. I am. I'm just a little snotty today. Sunday says, whenever I used to visit my friend, her female dog would sniff my crotch. Mine too. I had my last dog that passed a couple years ago. She was a crotch sniffer. Don't turn your back on that dog. She'd be sniffing your butt. It was funny. Funny but rude. And Burley, yes. You didn't see the comment? I may not have. I think I was watching on the TV, so that's why I question whether or not I did. I know, baby. I know, yes. Okay, all right, I'm done with you. Stitchy says, I am not by Sasha, I am by the pit bull. Are you still at your grandpa's? Gemini says, going to sleep. Blessing Cat and Jack. Much love and respect always. Thank you, Gemini, and thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you. And Sleep well, my friend. Stitch says Sasha is weird. A few messages saying how much needed the video was, so I'm glad I could help people. That is awesome. I think your presence, just your energy, helps people. Stitch says, I will take him. And yeah, you're still at your grandpa's. I want to go home though, but nobody is awake. When do you go home? Jack, when do you go home, buddy? Huh? Where's your monkey? Yeah, you threw it down there. Where's monkey? Huh? Where's your monkey? Yes, that's where it's at. It's on the floor. Stitch says, if you're done with Jack, I will take him. No, that's just my phrase. It means nothing. As I told Big Al yesterday, I was done with him. It means nothing. He says people and animals alike. I have cats run to me just to spend time with me. I bet. I believe that. They just sense your beautiful nature. Stitch says I can whenever, but I have to wait for someone to be awake. Are your parents not there where you dropped off? Or they're just there sleeping? Lee says they'll always be Cat and Jack. He seemed tired. He just filled his belly. You can move it back a little bit, Jack. Maybe I won't trip on it. Stitches, they are at home. It's just me, my grandpa, and his dog. Well, Stitch, it was really sweet of you to stay behind and take care of your grandpa, even though he may not treat you the best. Not even close to the best. You deserve to be treated much better. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What was that all about? He's out of here. Jack, stop. No, you're not getting up. No. Lee says one cat was very timid, comes slowly across the road. A black cat. Another is brindle color. It runs to me a few months back. It took me to where it had kittens, so I went back and fed them. Oh. Stitch says I might stop coming to my grandpa's because I don't feel safe. And he lives down the road. And Lee says, I hope you'll be okay, Stitch. Stitch says, where did Jack go? I think he went to go get some water. Be my guess. I wouldn't let him get up here next to me because he wants to hang out the window. Oh, I hear him coming. Clickety clack. Oh, he's trying to get in the living room. All right, I'm going to take him out. He's scratching at the back door. Oh my goodness, poor monkey. Clothes, shoes. I'll be ready in no time. I'm going to move you because I'm going to trip on you if I don't. Lee says I found a piece of stainless steel from a B-17 Flying Fortress crash site. A USAAF plane, 1943. I'm going to make the back plate for the pendant brooch from it. How neat. Oh, that's why you don't feel safe. Oh my gosh. Stitch says my mom saw someone get shot and my grandpa heard someone get shot, all in the same neighborhood. But my grandpa doesn't care. That's rough, Stitch. Yeah, I can see why you don't always feel safe. You can as soon as I read your name right. I would hate to say your name wrong. I'm just going to call you Addie. I hope that's okay because, ooh, happy birthday, Addie. 15. How wonderful. I hope you have a great day. I hope you get everything you want and everybody is kind to you. Jack is scratching. I'll be back. Okay, I was wrong. He's not ready. And he says, yeah, that's okay. And thank you. You're so welcome. And Stitch is singing happy birthday to you, but I can't do it for you because because I'll start coughing probably. Iris, good morning. Hello. Does anybody see my little red dog? I've lost him. Oh, there he is. I can hear him. He's just been waiting to bark at something. You know, I might just treat myself to new socks today. I happened to get sent to Walmart. Treat yourself. Well, it's not a match, but it's close enough. Okay. Iris sends a heart. Thank you. Stitch retracted a message and said, Cat, guess what? What, Stitchy? Please tell me. I need to hear. Okay. Yes, I know Kelly and Daisy May. I grew up with a little Pomeranian that looked just like Daisy May, only my mom didn't get her hair cut, so she was a big fluff ball. And his name was Shaggy. Shag nasty if you're nasty. Adam, hello. Adam says happy birthday, Addie. Adam says just stop by to say hello before sleep. Well, thank you so much. And sweet dreams. If you dream. If you dare. Oh, you were gifted a membership for Kelly's channel. How nice. Adam says, I dare. Well, then, sweet dreams. Lee says, just going to shop, but still here. What don't you know what to do about? Oh, no, that was a scratch. A Jack scratch. was your trip outside? Was it good? Huh? Did you bark at stuff? Did you bark at lots of stuff? I heard you out there. You want to get up? Go ahead. I'll let you. You're scared because of where you're at? Oh, goodness, Jack. You shook the whole house. Yeah. Well, either hang out here and don't think about it, or turn on the TV and don't think about it. You know, a lot of times our thoughts make us more scared than anything else. Just the thought of something will scare us. And we live in that for so long for things that aren't even, it's not even necessary to have those emotions. I'm not saying that's the case for you. But sometimes when we think about the what could happen of everything, and we get scared. This is pretty bad. I wish there was a Jack up there though. Jack says his feet are wet, they have to dry. He's pretty good about that. We have got to do something about this. Okay. Stitch says, I will be right back. Famous last words from Stitch. I'll be right back. He even wrote a song with that. Stitch says, I'll be right back. surprised you stayed there, Jack. I fully expected him to follow me in the kitchen. Oh, good. I didn't miss anything. 2 more days. Counting today. I am determined to do something fun. Even if it's just taking Jack out. On my next couple days off. There's not enough fun being had around here, darn it. I couldn't decide if it's saying darn it or dang it. That's crazy. Uh-oh. Here we go. Lee says he's back. Welcome back. Yeah, he went outside. So that's where he ended last. On the floor. I'm pretty convinced he knows his feet are wet and he's not getting on the bed until they're dry. I'm convinced he's that smart. What? Stitch is back too. Did you guys go somewhere together? Lee says, agrees that Jack is just being considerate. It is his bed after all. If he messes it up, he's stuck with it. Oh, you went food shopping. Stitch says maybe, maybe not. Oh, and the head goes under the bed. You guys do realize that we spend a lot of time with live streaming with Jack hiding his head. The great headless dog. Stitchy, have you ever brought Sasha over to your grandpa's house, or is his pit bull friendly with other dogs? He says, I'm sure there's a ghost story there. Stitch says he's camera shy. She knows. He is. He's just over it. He says, I'm tired of you pimping me out, Mom. Stitch says, yeah, Sasha has been over here. His dog and his dog has been to my house, and they all get along well. Come on, cat. Get your act together this morning. All right, let's find our other Anjie song. Here it is. Oh my goodness, cat. She says, yeah, they get along. It's very nice. Jack gets along with everybody, every dog. He's a fool for other dogs. I should run a doggy daycare for the fishermen who come here to fish. You could bring their dogs. I only say fishermen because in our area, that's who visits. Well, besides race car fans. Stitch says they are all BFFs. Nice. Lee, I do eat meat. I'm not a big meat eater, but I do still eat meat. gotten to be less and less over the years, but yes. Unfortunately, I eat more junk food than anything else. Thus, my fascination with Little Debbie, who is also a redhead. So many connections there. I couldn't deny her. What about you, Lee? Ah, he says, okay, so there's a few restaurants in Lawrenceburg. Some sit outside. Yeah, Lisa's mostly fish or chicken. We're big on chicken around here because Jack eats a lot of chicken. It's the only thing I found to be able to stimulate his appetite. He's not food driven at all. I was thinking, Lee, if you're not opposed to it, if Johnny is working during the week and that's the time I have off, one of those weeks I could come up for my days off Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and me and you, and if Jake wants to come, I mean, we can get together. How does that sound?
Om Shanti Shanti Peace, sweet Lord Jesus set us free. Every soul now shifting heaven into perfect peace, into divinity, into perfect
Lee says, I'm cool with that, yes.
into divinity.
Okay. Good. I'll even drive you around, Lee. We'll go driving around in the Punisher mobile. Maybe we'll get frog tattoos. Yes, I would hate for you to come all the way here and me not get a chance to meet you. That would be such a waste. I truly would be missing out. Lisa's Punisher mobile, that doesn't sound good. It's just the decal. I think it's funny. Lee says this year, sadly, may be the last holiday to the USA for a while, but I definitely have to make it there. If you know your exact dates that you're going to be here, so maybe I can get back with Jake and give him an idea of a time to ask for off of work. Lee says if I don't get the visa to live and work there, I'd need to save to move to UK coast area. Good morning, Squirrel. How are you, friend? Lee, what do you think about fairies? And why would you have to move either way? Is that what you're saying? Lee says, I'll let you know ASAP. It'll be the first 3 weeks in October, arriving on a Friday. My birthday's on the 6th of October. Oh, cool. Very cool. I'm going to write it down because I forget everything. I even forget that I write it down. October 6th. So, this is Lee's birthday. Lisa's cat, there's too much past here. I need that change. And Stitch is back. Stitch, I didn't even know you left again. Thought maybe you fell asleep. Lee says, fairies are nature beings, guardians, many can't see, but they are in the plants, trees, etc. as energy. I have seen them. I've seen them as shadows jumping from tree to tree. I swear. And I wasn't on anything. No mind-altering drugs. Just very open and receptive. Anyways, my understanding is there are so many different types of fairies, but I definitely see you working with them. Hi, Jack. Hi. How are you? Are you okay? Huh? Lee says I only live here as I was homeless and seen things I'd rather forget. Yeah, sometimes we need a change. Go ahead, Jack. You can get on the bed. Go ahead. You're ridiculous. Get on the bed. Is it too much? Is it just too hard to jump? Is your belly full? Is that it? Lee says, I agree, Kat. They show when they want to be seen. Meditate under oak tree and you will see. Well, yes, I'd love to go meditate under this mother tree just down next door. I keep saying I'm going to do it, but I haven't yet. Stitch says, what time does Yogi go live? And Lee says, Yogi goes live in 55 minutes, 5 a.m. 5 a.m., 1 p.m., 5:25. There you go.
Om Shanti. Shanti.
Stitches, thank you.
Every soul now shifting into perfect peace.
Stitch says that will be 4 a.m. for me. Squirrel says head pillow. Does he need a pillow? Trust me, he'll use it if he needs it. I don't know if that's what you were talking about, Squirrel. He says, goodness. Lee says, Cat, you must have people near when you meditate near trees, as many a time there can be unexpected nasty surprise from dropping snakes and spiders. Well, spiders are my friends. I do have a reaction when I see snakes. Bye, Jack. Oh, that's Yogi. Oh, hi, Yogi. Good morning. Fitton Horn Garden is a beautiful example of cooperating with fairies / nature spirits. And, oh, hi, Cat. Good morning. Lee says, speak and he be summoned. Good morning, Yogi. Lee says, you know many variants of widow spider, so I prefer to keep away. Spiders bring balance. Spiders love my daughter. It's time to go bark at something. Stitch has a question for Yogi. Will it be possible to do some breathing when you go live? Nice. Lisa's, yeah, Stitch is in a bad place. She doesn't feel safe where she's at right now. Lee says, I live near the area where Cottingley ferries are seen and wrote about. It's 2 hours away. How neat. You should see this piece of property next to me. It's just screams fairies. Or a beautiful photo shoot. It's just magical. Lee says, today's word of the day for me is trust. The Hidden Horn Garden Story, the mystical quest.
Om Shanti Shanti Peace. Sweet Lord Jesus set us free. Every soul now shifting.
You got it up. I'll have to check that out.
Perfect peace. Into divinity. Into perfect peace. Into divinity.
Lee says, trust you can do what you want to do and that things will be okay and that all belongs. That's beautiful. A&I Family Adventures, good morning. Hello, how are you? Good to see you.
Oh, Shanti.
Yogi, I think I fell asleep last night. I do remember you saying, gee, it's really late. That's the last thing I remember hearing. Stitch, I don't think Yogi answered you, but I'm sure the answer is yes. Yes, Lee. Let me go and grab the dog because he's scratching at the door again. We are back. Lee says, Kat, could I ask you to flip through the course book and do you want me to read it to myself? Where you stop after 20 seconds? Stitch says, Stitch says he didn't. I think he left. Lee says, due to time zones, I can't make every stream, but Thursday I'll be there from now on. I appreciate you. Lee says, Yogi, 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 we ask and seek advice. Yes, to yourself. Okay. All right. Beautiful. It was beautiful. Thank you, Lee. One of my favorite subjects, how much God loves us. I'm going to attempt this name. Sporson Joe says hello. I hope you are doing good. Hello back to you. And I'm doing really well. I hope you are too. Yogi says, sorry, Stitch. I was here but couldn't reply right away. The answer to you, my friend, is always yes.
Om Shanti Shanti peace. Sweet Lord Jesus set us free, and grace will now shifting heaven into perfect peace, into divinity.
Yes, Lee.
Into divinity.
I thought would tell you and see my word trust had meaning. Yes. Stitches, thank you, Yogi. Lee says, Yogi, you're good. I look forward to the stream. Sports and Joe says, good to know. I am good as well. I am very happy to hear that. Bubba, what are you doing? You want to get on the bed? Huh? I'll let ya. I'll let ya. You do what you want. Except for getting the window. That's a no. All right. If you insist. Lee says that was true. Trust the words and surroundings and things. Just be. The message of the rock. Just be. Yogi, I was listening to something the other day. I think it was just a synopsis of Carl Jung's ideas and the stages of awakening. I found it really interesting. Lee says, I didn't even get to speak to Johnny much Friday, Saturday, but maybe next week. I hope so. Spores and Joe says hello to you too, Magnetic. Lee says we had rain here, but not enough to change the rivers as yet. I did find several treasures yesterday and half a bag of waste metal to recycle. Nice.
Into divinity, into perfect peace, into divinity.
You're so good at that, lady.
Oh, Shanti, Shanti. Judah Mama set us free. Every soul now shifting into perfect peace.
A&I family is sending love. Thank you. Lee says I have good eyes, so I see between the rocks, etc. Small metal, still sharp, and so every bit helps the environment. You know, I'm so excited. I finally found a place. In my mind, I remembered a place that I can go with Jack to try out magnet fishing. A lot of places are really dangerous, and I would be afraid that Jack would run out into the road. But I also remembered a historic site in Elizabethton, Tennessee. There's a state park there. It has a lot of history. I just have so much guilt. I don't want to leave him if I can bring him with me. He gets left alone so much. Lee says I like the look of your channel. I've subbed. Nice. Really? State parks are a no-go area? I'll have to look into it. That would be very disappointing. It's okay. I do know of another place too. Lee says even Johnny had been told it no longer permitted. They're not allowed to use magnets even in Crockett Park due to preserving national treasures. Huh. Yeah, I'll look into it quietly. I'll also look into what's the worst that could happen. Spores and Joe says, beautiful dog you have. Is your dog a cuddle dog for you or a working dog? He's definitely not a working dog. Yeah, he's definitely not officially, but he's my support animal. Johnny said, but what about if we're cleaning waste? And he was told even disturbing the bottom of the water can disturb archaeological things. Yes, but what's the worst that could happen? I know, I know. Ignorance of the law is no excuse to breaking it. But is it just a ticket? Or is it federal jail? What are we talking here? Jackie, easy, buddy. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Shanti, Shanti, sweet Lord Jesus set us free. Every soul now shifting heaven into perfect peace, into divinity.
Lee says state parks and battle sites are no-go zones. The worst that can happen is you find something important. It's federal. Stitch says 30 more minutes. Thank you, Stitch. I will put up his link now. Jack, why don't you lay down, my friend? Hmm? You know you want to.
Oh, Shanti,
Here we go. Share. Carl, good morning, friend. How are you? my paste button. There it is. Oh no, what did I do? Carl says I was live yesterday. I'm sorry I missed it. I worked yesterday. How'd it go, Carl? It's not going public? No, I got it, Stitch. I'm just leaving a special message. Okay. Thank you, Stitch. So what happened, Carl? Why is it not going public? Oh, I'm sorry, Jack. I kicked you in the head. I'm sorry. That's what you get for being under my feet, buddy. Bella Tube, I hope that's right, said hi. Hello, good morning. Sam said hi too. Hello. You had no moderators available? I'm sorry, Carl. So did it not go well? Lee says 18 likes, 20 watching. Please press the like button. Thanks, Lee. Still not too bad. 20 and 18, that's pretty good. You had 6 trolls. Wow. Ouch. I'm sorry. Or were they all the same person? I'm beginning to find some people that come back with different names. I suspect are the same people just because of the way they speak. They kind of give themselves away after a while. Lee says it's very good, Cat. I agree. You had to end it after 10 minutes. Lee says, we know they are the same person. It's been seen and noted. Your spidey senses start going off. Carl, I'm sorry that happened to you. Bella Two Tube says family subscribed. Bella Two, I am going to subscribe to you, friend. I hope I get a chance this evening to go through your channel a bit. Can't. Carl says, so the next live stream could be canceled. I hope not. I hope you don't let that get you down. Lee also says, Carl, never give up, friend. We all have an odd bad day, but please keep trying, and the good will outweigh the bad. I hope the next one goes better. Carl says I'm removing all moderators apart from 4. Diana, or is it Diane? A-Frame, and I forget the other 2. Did I get those 2 right, Carl? All right, that's rude. Hang on. Sorry about that. Oh no. Oh my gosh, so funny.
Sweet Lord Jesus, set us free. Every soul now shifting heaven into perfect peace, into
Ah.
divinity, into perfect
All right, I'm over it. I'm
peace,
done.
into divinity.
Hello.
Om Shanti,
Rosie, hello.
Shanti.
Lee says we have rain again later. My intent to go walk and look in the my intent is to go walk and look in the stream for nice stones and then meditate. Nice. Beautiful. Sounds beautiful. I know we had some storms roll in last night. They woke me up. Spores and Joseph, do it again. I did not see. We will try very hard not to be doing that again. Lee says, I think I'll film the area. Sounds like a good idea to me. Oh my gosh. That was so funny. Unexpected. Scary. All these emotions went through my mind at once. Spurs and Joseph. Haha, all good. Lisa's cat. The ether reminds us that errors are permitted as we all learn. Yes, and you really wouldn't learn anything unless you made mistakes, right? So when I go magnet fishing out at the state park, it's just a mistake. Can I say oops and it all be forgiven?
Shanti, Shanti, sweet Lord Jesus, set us free. Every soul now shifting into perfect peace, into divinity, into perfect peace, into divinity.
Lee says, I guess that depends if the officer knows the law. Stitch says, do I drive you crazy when I'm emailing you like crazy? No. I feel bad sometimes because I can't always get right back to it, or I can't always even see the email. Oh, Rosie. Rosie says I'm sad. What's going on, Rosie? Oh no, Carl's sad too, and he's crying. Rosie says, I think MK hates me. Nope, not possible. I don't think MK hates anybody. I can tell you right now, don't be sad anymore. Lisa's sending a hug to all. Right? And Stitch says, why would you even think that he hates you?
Om Shanti Shanti peace. Sweet Lord Jesus set us free. Every soul now shifting heaven into perfect peace, into divinity, into perfect peace, into divinity.
Okay, let's see. Rosie says he ignores me. I said hi to him and texted him on his channel, but no answer. And in Yogi's live, he acted like I wasn't there. Rosie, if you're talking about the live yesterday, last night, you could tell that MK had a lot of stuff going on. And I would not take that personal, honey. So give him a little grace, send him some love, and take heart. He does not hate you. Spores and Joe says, so you leave at 5 a.m. What's the time there now? 4:49. Carl says, a lot of people ignore me. Well, the important people don't, Carl. You're welcome, Spores and Joe. Rosie says, no, this is before as well, not about yesterday. I still think you're mistaken. Next time you see him, write it all in caps. Jack is being very restless. I don't know why he won't just chill. Yeah, Lisa's MK may be just busy and not seen the email as yet. I'm sure he will contact again. Rosie says, I'm hoping I'm wrong. I think you are. I'm almost positive. I hear him. He's drinking water. He'll be back. He always comes back. Carl says, I'm not positive. Carl, if you want to come to the U.S. and I'll let you have huggy time with Jack. Snuggle time. Then all will be right with the world. Cappy, hello. Hi, Jack. You're back? Of course, you, Rosie. Says, yes, what about me? Jack has plenty of snuggles. He can share with everybody. As long as you pet his butt. Good butt rub does wonders, huh, Jack? Rosie says, Jack's my best friend. Mine too. Okay, are you done? Do you need to burp? All that water you just drank? Boy. Off to bed. I used to have a dog who loved her crate. She would go there all by herself just when she needed a timeout. Okay. We've settled again for maybe 5 minutes. Rosie, we're going to do some breath work with Yogi this morning. Maybe you could join us. Rosie, Jack. Hey, Jack. Hey, Jack. Jack. Pay attention to me, dang it. Jack. Rosie loves you. I just wanted you to know. Okay? Yes. He's a good boy. Carl says, Cat, I'll never meet you. I just don't know what to say. Rosie says, I need breath work. I'm stressed. The squirrel says, I'm naughty and type sometimes when it's safe and I'm on the move, driving and work. I say hellos, but then I'm listening in for a bit. I was away from the screen. Looks like I've been ignoring folks. You know, I was just thinking you're probably in the background, squirrel. I don't know why I was thinking that, but I was. Yes, Lee says, Squirrel, we know you're busy. All is well. And be careful. Jack, that's enough. That's enough. Leave it. Gosh, you're so gross. Rosie says, I'll probably meet Kat before Carl. I'm in the USA. Rosie says, Stitch, you have one cute doggy. Yes, she does. This girl says, I made you sense me like Phoenix does. It must be. Stitch says, thank you. I don't feel safe where I am right now, so I need breath work. And Carl says he'll never meet any of you in America. I'm sorry to hear that, Carl. No, stop. You're not getting up there. No. No. Yep, and Lee at Magnetic North Adventure says, I intend to be over in October, and I've got to make it happen. I'm excited. All right, Jack. What are you doing? He's really restless. Oh no. Oh no. Rosie says, Carl, you can't tell the future. You never know what God has planned for you. Dundee says, like number 20. Hello, MK. How are you? Squirrel says, Cat, look between your wrist and elbow. A small mole almost halfway. Which wrist and which elbow? I see a lot of scars. Dundee says, hi, Rosie. Carl says, I've been hurt by people on YouTube. I can tell, Carl. And I'm sorry. Dundee says, hi, Jack. Jack's gone. He's out of here. Lee says, okay, folks, have a great day. See you over on Yogi's. Squirrel says, we should all have it, Cat. Well, I have lots of questions because I have tons of freckles. I have lots of boo-boos right now because I was cutting tree limbs. What is it and why should we all have it? You'll have to tell me some other time because I have both arms mirrored. Yeah, freckles, lots of freckles. All right, guys, it is 5 o'clock, heading over to Yogi's. I love you. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys later. Have a great day.